Did you know that MC Hammer lost $70 million in just 5 years? In 1991, at the peak of his fame, Hammer bought a $12 million mansion in California, then immediately spent $30 million renovating it with gold-plated gates and marble floors. He hired 300 employees, including 2 full-time chauffeurs for cars he never even drove. He built a $1 million recording studio that he rarely used. His monthly payroll was $500,000, but when his album, The Funky Headhunter, flopped, selling only 300,000 copies, everything collapsed. By 1996, he filed for bankruptcy with $13 million in debt. His custom shoes and stage costumes were auctioned off to pay creditors. From 50 million to food stamps. The Dorothy Squire story. Did you know that a woman inherited $50 million and lost it all in just 16 years? Dorothy Squire was 34 when her industrialist father died in 1987, leaving her a massive fortune. She had lived a sheltered life and had no idea how to handle money. Within months, she was spending like there was no tomorrow. $2 million on a single shopping trip to Harrods in London. 47 designer handbags purchased in one afternoon. She hired 12 full-time staff just to manage her wardrobes across 3 different homes. Then, the con artist found her. One fake boyfriend convinced her to invest $18 million in his phony schemes. In 2003, she checked her bank accounts and found them completely empty. She sold her father's mansion and moved into a trailer park. Her final years were spent working at a discount clothing store for minimum wage. Did you know an NBA legend made $25 million and lost every single penny? George the Iceman Gervin was one of basketball's smoothest scorers in the 1980s. His silky moves earned him millions, but his financial decisions were anything but smooth. First, he invested $8 million in a fake oil drilling scheme that never existed. Then he lost $3 million to a fraudulent developer who promised to build him a shopping mall. He spent $500,000 on luxury cars he never even drove. But the worst was yet to come. His trusted financial advisor had secretly stolen $12 million from his retirement funds. By 1995, Gervin filed for bankruptcy with $2.8 million in debt. The basketball legend was working as a janitor for $8 an hour. Did you know that winning $314 million can destroy your entire family? Jack Whitaker was a humble contractor who won the biggest lottery jackpot in history on Christmas morning 2002. Within months, thieves were stealing briefcases full of cash from his car at strip clubs. One night, they broke in and took $545,000 he kept just for tips. His granddaughter Brandy overdosed on drugs bought with lottery money. His daughter Ginger died mysteriously soon after. His wife left him, unable to watch the destruction. By 2016, all $314 million was gone. Alone and broke, he wished he'd never bought that ticket. The lottery didn't make him rich, it made him lose everything. Did you know that a man inherited $200 million and ended up homeless in his own parking lots? In 1973, Stephen Kinney inherited the massive Kinney parking system empire with 2,000 parking lots across major U.S. cities. But instead of growing the business, he destroyed it with reckless spending. He developed a $50,000 monthly cocaine habit and bought 47 luxury cars at once. Stephen hired 60 personal staff members, including food tasters and astrologers. He funded failed Broadway shows and bought worthless desert land in Nevada. In 1982, creditors seized everything simultaneously. He was left with $89 million in debt, living in his car in the same parking lots he once owned. Did you know that the world's youngest female billionaire lost $4.5 billion overnight? In 2014, Elizabeth Holmes was worth billions on paper at just 19 years old. She founded Theranos, promising revolutionary blood testing with just a single drop. Wearing black turtlenecks like Steve Jobs, she secured partnerships with Walgreens and Safeway. But it was all fake. Her machines didn't work. Whistleblower Tyler Schultz leaked documents exposing the truth. The Wall Street Journal investigation revealed fake demonstrations using traditional machines. When the FDA banned her from operating labs, her net worth crashed to zero. In 2022, she was sentenced to 11 years in prison and ordered to pay $452 million in restitution. Did you know that one man destroyed a billion-dollar empire with just 2 sentences? Gerald Ratner inherited a small jewelry business in the 1970s and turned it into a retail giant. By 1990, he owned 2,500 stores across Britain and America, generating £1.2 billion in annual revenue. His personal fortune reached £650 million. Then came April 23, 1991, at the Institute of Directors Conference. Someone asked how he kept prices so low. Ratner smiled and said his products were total crap. He compared a sherry decanter to a prawn sandwich, but probably wouldn't last as long. The room fell silent. Within days, £500 million vanished from company value. Stores began closing within weeks. His empire crumbled completely. 18 months later, his £650 million fortune was gone. How Fantasia Barrino lost $11 million after winning American Idol. Did you know that an American Idol winner lost $11 million in just 6 years? In 2004, Fantasia Barrino won American Idol and signed a $1 million recording contract. But her inability to read made her vulnerable to predatory contracts and financial advisors. She spent $100,000 monthly on designer clothes and jewelry, while paying her extended family's expenses, totaling $50,000 per month. Relatives stole directly from her accounts as she purchased multiple homes she couldn't afford. In 2008, her $1.3 million North Carolina mansion was foreclosed. The financial stress drove her to attempt suicide. By 2010, despite selling over 2 million albums, she filed for bankruptcy with $11 million in debt. Thanks for watching. I'm Aaliyah, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos like these.